everyone, welcome to Dim Carcosa. It's the final mission in the path to Carcosa. So we're just gonna click build to load up our decks. I've already set down the encounter, but I'll need to finish the setup stuff. But I figure while I'm doing that, we can potentially do some mulliganing. I found out that there's actually only one psychosis in the game, so I'm gonna deal with having two of them because we played the whole mission with two last time. But you're only supposed to be able to get one, so it's a small mistake, but it's actually bad for me, so I'm gonna let it stick. So no big deal. We get our cards for stick to the plan. So we get our upgraded 1-2 punch, our ever vigilant, and our upgraded get over here. With our XP from the last mission, we got the other police badge and the other overpower to finish off our cards. Oh wait, what did I get? Oh, because I took the other get over here out. Right. Okay. Okay. Shuffle the deck, and then let's get into the book. Check the campaign log. If we open the path below, we did not. We opened the path above. So this is just a different style of entry. Again, it's lore stuff. Over here, we have the encounter cards. They're all going to be in the deck for us and set up. Check the campaign log, and we have to use different versions based on where we are. We do have 6 or more total doubt and conviction, and we have more conviction than doubt, so we need to use Act 3 or version 3. If I remember correctly, over here, these are set up and they're labeled correctly. No, they're not, but that's fine. This is the... Wait, what is this? This is what we need, so it doesn't matter what that is. Because we need Act 3. We'll double check that just to make sure, because it is a little convoluted. If you have 6 or more total doubt and conviction, which we do, we have like 10, and you have more conviction than doubt, which we do, use Act 2, Search for the Stranger, Volume 3. Oh, and then this is if we're equal. We're supposed to do a randomization between 2 and 3, and that's what that bag is. Okay, no problem. Alright, so then these are also poofy. We don't need these. We don't need those. And all of that can go into the trash. Then we take this bag of starting locations and shuffle it. There's different piles, and we'll just Oh no, this isn't smart. Okay, never mind. I was hoping it was smart, but it's not. So we take one copy of each of these locations and put them into play, and then set the other ones aside, and then put the other 3 into play. Okay, so let's put these into play first, because they're going to inform where the other ones go. So the shores are on the bottom, the spires are above, and the palace of the king is in the center. And then yeah, we want to like put a little bit of space. Perfect. All right, so we're gonna take this and put it over here because otherwise it's gonna populate. I believe that goes there, and then I believe that goes there, and then we put this over here. So we're just doing some setup stuff real quick. Thank you for helping. Alright, so we can see here that the shores are connected to the plains, the towers connected to the depths, and then each side we have the dim streets and the ruins. As Gun is taken care of, we open the path above, so we start in the dark spires. Obviously, if you started on the path below, you'd start down at the shores of Holly, which is going to be spelled out here. So we've done all of that, and then, yeah, as we said, we open the path above, so we start up with the Dark Spires. The bearer of the man in the pallid mask searches their deck for that and says it out of play. That's me, huzzah. Set the following other cards out of play. Bad guy's name, don't say it. And then check the tally marks under Chasing the Stranger. We have 8, so we're going to have to place 1 Doom on Agenda 1A if we were lucky. And that was already been done. Convenient. If we were lucky, we would have been able to get 1 more tally mark and had no Doom. But the last mission we drew him too late, so he was all the way back at the beginning. And then my favorite part of this, each investigator takes direct horror immediately equal to half their sanity, rounded down. This cannot be prevented. This, however, cannot cause you to become defeated. Shuffle the remainder of the encounter cards to build the encounter deck. So that sounds pretty crazy, and it is a little bit, but sanity doesn't work the same way here in Carcosa as it does everywhere else. So I have 4 sanity, so I take 2 more thanks to my trauma. Harvey over there is gonna. I think you only can go to. I think it's rounded down, right? So you should be at 4.
Well, it's rounded down, but I also have we have the trauma, right?
Yes. So if you had 7, 7 is 3.5 when you divide by
Uh,
2, and then you round down, and so
okay.
3 plus 1 is 4, right?
I was thinking that it was just taking it total, and then because the trauma doesn't kill your
Uh,
cap,
I
right?
think I think it's I think it reduces your sanity. I believe so. I could be wrong. You're welcome to look it up while we continue setting up if you'd like, but I think you're okay to be at where you were. So the locations, they have no unrevealed side. So as you saw when we put them down, they all drop their clues in, so we can see them. So like cards like Witten don't work here because you're not revealing a new location. Um, and then whenever a location would enter play, including during setup, it says to put the clues in. So in some way there might be these locations switching with the ones that were out there. And then finally, there's a note here about sanity in Carcosa. During the scenario, you are not defeated when your horror is equal to or greater than your sanity. You may continue to take horror even in excess of your sanity. However, when you have more horror than sanity, your remaining sanity is considered to be 0 for card effects. It shouldn't come up too much, but there are a few times where it will matter a lot, so we're going to pay attention to that. Um, but yeah, we are now in this crazy realm of Carcosa. We are up here at the Dark Spires, and everything is set up, so I'm just going to do my mulligan. Oh, I have to grab the Man in the Pallid Mask first, or I have to do that, so I'll just do that. There he goes. Wait, what just happened? Oh, apparently I put him onto the taskbar, and apparently then he got to stay. Alright, so he's going over here. He will not be in my deck, so that's nice. My other 17 weaknesses will be. Alright, so we'll take these 2. This is cool, but we're probably not going to want it yet. We'll want that when we have more damage on us, and while that's good, we need to find another thing to do with this, so let's draw 3 cards. Cannot have... Oh, this is the other card that we got with our XP from the last mission, so it's pretty helpful in situations. Alright. I believe we are ready to play. Oh, let's go over the agenda and the act. So we already put a doom onto the agenda because of the other person. It says here that the bad guy's name cannot be defeated. I'm not reading that because if I do, I take a trauma. Sorry, a horror damage. So I don't want to do that. That's why I'm going to say the bad guy's name instead. If there is at least 6 damage on the bad guy, advance the agenda. So we either get 7 turns or 6 damage on the bad guy. Over here, when we get 4 clues, we must immediately spend them and advance, so we can't like wait around. Alright, I am ready to go, and I would like to go first unless there's something in particular you'd like to do. I'm willing to help
So
you. Go ahead.
sure. So trauma just impacts your starting values and doesn't impact your maximum in any way, shape, or form. So my maximum is still 8, and so half of that is 4.
Sure.
And
I will
so
accept that for now until I double check it later. I believe
okay,
you. Alright, so then I'm gonna play Stand Together. So we each draw 2 cards and get 2 money.
I
So
will draw
take
3,
if you'd like.
and I will then test
You're
this.
testing
I
brain? Oh,
fail.
okay. Alright. I think I need to draw another card because I am not super excited about the cards that I have right now. That is not much better. Oh, wait, I went the wrong way. I'm supposed to have 7 money, not 3 money. Silly me. Alright, well, we are going to play Ever Vigilant. We're going to play our Machete for 2. We're going to play our Safeguard for 1. And then we're going to cry as we play our other Safeguard for 1. It could be worse. But we didn't get an ally. We tried digging. Right.
Oh, well, I could have, had I realized that, you could have said something and let you dig another one, but
It's
here we
okay.
are.
I drew another one and it wasn't an ally anyway.
Sure, but another one would have
I
gotten
know.
you the deeper, but
Maybe. I'll let you know if I draw it in the upkeep.
fair enough. It'll
Anyway,
be great justice.
it could be.
All right, well, we'll start off with this because this card seems to find its way to my hand quite frequently. So that's action 1.
Sure.
Uh, I hear we like clues.
I am a fan of clues.
Um, so I will play this because that's a clue, right?
Yeah, that's like a clue, I
That's
guess.
like a clue. And then I will go ahead and it's a shroud of 3, so I will deduce
Okay.
at 8 to 3.
All right, so you're +5. So
We
you
do
get
not
two
succeed.
clues. Well, you succeed. You just don't get all the clues.
I have to succeed by just the 2. I only get 2. I don't get 3.
Yes, but you said you didn't succeed, and that's not correct. So I was just because
Yep.
you pass. You just don't pass with flying colors.
Yeah, I passed exactly actually because I with playing that I'm actually down to 4 cards. So
Yep,
that was a bit spicier than I thought it was.
that's okay. We got there. I mean, the bag is rough sometimes. You hit one of the two things that would have been problematic, right? Or I guess if you were at -4 as more, but
Yeah.
either way.
Yeah. Yep.
All right. Let's make sure the bag is accurate. That's correct. Those are kind of zeros. Those don't exist, and those are -3. Yeah, okay. The bag is correct on this side.
Oh, skulls are apparently -4s for me as well.
Are you already at no sanity? What?
Oh, no sanity. I'm sorry. I thought it was
It's okay.
less than half.
It's
Okay.
okay. I'm here to help with reading. The reading part I'm good at. It's the knowing all the micro rules. But anyway, I'm getting better. Trying to be more precise. So we're moving past investigator to myth monsters. There aren't any. So then we go to the upkeep phase. Nope, this is not a friend. So all right,
Okay.
Doom on the agenda. Let's make sure we shuffled because I'm actually pretty confident I didn't. And then we'll draw an encounter card. There are no cultist enemies in play, so it gains Surge. Okay,
Oh boy.
go for it.
All right. Well, that gets us a book and a brain.
Yep, because we have a tome.
Yep. And we will go ahead and
What was
commit
yours,
Eureka to.
by the way?
Oh, thank you. You are correct. Let's fix that real quick.
Yeah, let's. Oh,
A bad guy.
yeah,
Okay.
convenient.
Well, I got a friend. I drew a friend.
Sure, different kind of friend, but yeah.
Sure. So you want to go first?
I guess so. Um, all right. So I would be +3 on basic attacks here. So sure, I will take this friend and I will attempt to punch. So 1 to engage, 1 to punch. That is a failure, which means I can't afford to be taking that much sanity problems right now. So we don't have a way that won't kill him. So this one will. Yep. I'll use my 1-2 punch. So he takes an automatic 2. And then +2 damage with +3. So 8. So I am +5. Okay, so that kills him.
Okay.
Uh, Eventually this will go away. So he does have victory. It shouldn't matter because this is the last mission, but in case we shuffle the encounter deck back in, he won't come back, and that uses that, and that's my third attack, or third action.
All right. Oh shoot.
Hold on. How
Oh,
many clues are on here?
there are 2,
No, there aren't.
and it has 4 combined health. Okay.
Yep.
Well, then I believe we have to immediately advance.
Yes, we do. Give me a moment. I am relishing my new card's power,
Ah.
as I also don't have money anymore, but that's okay.
Yeah.
So we advance by yoinking the clues and flipping. Spawn the man in the pallid mask at the palace of the king. So he's over here. Yep. Okay. We cannot flip it over until we have put 10 damage on the bad guy, but we can still enter it. There's nothing stopping us. And these have clauses when things happen. You can't play allies in the plains, and you can't play fast cards up in the depths. And then this is when you take the last one. Okay. And then
Or
this goes away because we have spawned him. This now says we must defeat the man in the pallid mask. He must be defeated by damage, and when he would be defeated by damage, advance. Okay.
all right. Well then, This makes, I think, my turn a little bit more straightforward. I
I think
will
you're
move
gonna
down
move
with.
down. Yeah,
Move,
I'll follow
yes.
with safeguard.
Yep. I will play Witten
Sure.
just to get that,
Yeah.
and then I'm gonna click
Oh,
off your weakness.
thank you, dear friend. All
Yep.
right. So we go to the monster phase. The man of the pallid mask doesn't hunt, so we go to the upkeep phase. Okay. Put a doom on the agenda and draw any counter card. Okay. That's unfortunate, but okay. I was very much okay. Well, apparently my original plans are no longer my plans.
Got to stick to the plan, chums. Stick to the
Oh,
plan.
that's a real problem, though. Okay. Because
Okay.
I can't play cards right now because of the game.
Yes, you cannot play assets or events.
I'm aware. Alright, well, I'm testing +2. That doesn't feel good at all. I think we're going to have a Sophie sighting. We'll test +4 and draw a card.
Uh,
Perfect. Get it out of the way. Falcon Punch. Of course we didn't need it. I'm assuming you don't have extra fist.
I can give you a fist.
Nah, it doesn't sound good. I will punch myself again, especially with Shell Shock on. That's alright. +4. Oh, we're dead. Cool. That's a problem.
All right, that's 3 actions. Yeah.
Yep. Sorry, I didn't click mine, but
Okay. Yeah. No, I was just doing the math on some things. Well, shoot. All right. Well, we're gonna try to solve this the best way I know how to solve this problem.
oh yeah,
And that is going to be to clue.
you're not allowed to
Why am I not allowed to?
because it says on the agenda that investigators can't discover clues. Or sorry,
Oh,
on the act deck.
well then, I'm going to draw a card,
Okay,
and that's going to get me a card from here.
sure.
Wow, that is a different experience for me. Cool. We're gonna go ahead and Pathfinder on down.
Okay, I'll safeguard with you. Where are we going?
I'm thinking here.
Okay, it doesn't
Yeah.
matter because you can't get clues either way. So.
Sure. I just want to make sure it wasn't like a enter and
No, there
you
aren't
can't
any
do certain
clues.
things.
Nope.
Sure. I would like to draw 3 more cards.
Sure. So you have done nothing. Oh, you drew cards once, and then you
Yes.
pathfindered, and now you're doing another fast.
Correct. I have 9 cards.
I mean, can you evade him? He only has 2 feet, so you're even. I don't know what. I'm just trying to think of
It's
things
not
that we
a.
could potentially do. Yeah, that's fine. I mean,
I'm
it doesn't
aware.
kill me, right? It just puts me to no sanity, which means all things later.
Yes, I have to engage and then evade.
Yes, I know.
Um,
That's why I'm telling you now. You have 2 actions.
sure. And he's got 2 health. Okay, so that's the problem there.
That is also a
And
problem. Yes.
yes. Um. Well, based off of my life, things that things can't be defeated that way. Alrighty then. Um, we will go. Well, I have to engage, so I will engage him,
Okay.
and we will try to evade at +3.
Okay. That's
That
3.
is enough.
Yep. You lose an
I do
action,
lose an
but
action,
you
but I
didn't
don't
have
have
any,
one.
so that's fine. You get your Eureka
Yes.
as well, and
Yes.
then he is set over there. All right. So after your Eureka,
Mm-hmm. That's 7, so I'll be at 8. I do not have an expanded hand size because my deck has been um wonderful. So I will take this card, but I'm not done. As a fast, I will attach this to the location.
okay.
I will then use this to take a field trip over to the man in the pallid mask.
I think I'll follow. I kind of want to stay here to kill him, but I think following is correct.
Okay.
Alright, so then we go to the monster phase. He's exhausted, so nothing nope. That happens in the upkeep phase.
Gotcha.
So then we go to upkeep, and then we ready everything, including the monster and the shortcut. And then we go to end a round, in which this will go away. And then we'll go to Doom on the agenda and encounter card. Test brain 3, or sorry, test willpower 3? Yeah, I think it's willpower. If you have no remaining sanity, the test gets +2 difficulty. I do. If I fail, I take damage. Okay.
What type of brain we say?
Sanity, or willpower, yeah.
All right, I can give you 2.
Alright, so that gets me to +2. I think I'm okay at +2. I don't want to punch myself too much. I think I might need to later.
Sure.
Of course I needed it. So I take 2 damage anyway from failing. And then I'll draw a card from that.
Yep.
Yours?
Yes. Braining 4.
Willpower 4, yep.
Okay, this is fine. I'm okay. I would actually like to fail this right about now.
Well, live your best life.
All right. So I must take 2 horror and get a madness weakness.
I've already clicked off your money.
Thank you.
Alright, so then I will engage the man in the pallid mask. I will commit a vicious blow and attack him. So he has 4. I am 5, 6, 7, 8. So I'm +4. I have succeeded by 2 or more, but I didn't need to. I will deal 4 damage to him, which is enough to kill him, I believe.
He does not have additional.
Yeah, he does not have any additional health, so he is dead.
Okay.
Technically, I'm going to mark this because we did kill him. It doesn't likely matter.
Say not to, but
Yep. Spawn the bad guy at the place and remove him from the game. So we had to go in here. There is a special
version of him.
It says the Lord of Carcosa, right? That was the version?
Correct.
Okay. Spawn him there. Okay. If there are no clues on your location, now you can reveal the bottom side to resolve the text on the other side. If the bad guy is defeated, then we can advance.
Okay.
Okay, well, here's a bad guy. He is massive, so he's here. And there's not too much I can do about him right now. So he's a hunter. And he does sanity damage. Amazing. Okay, and then if you have no sanity, all of your positive stuff and -1s become auto fails. Cool.
Lovely.
All right. Well, getting out of here isn't going to work. I think. Well, evading at even is not a great decision. We just used all your evade cards. If I use Sophie for myself, we have an extra problem of I flip over and only get +1, so that's not good either.
Right.
So I think I just punched the man. When we defeated the man in the pallid mask, was he discarded? He just removed from the game. Okay. I couldn't play the other card. I guess I just punch him, right? There's not too much else I can do right now. Like, potentially you could move us away, and I could safeguard twice, but that's... Or something like that?
I'd still take the opportunity attack, but
yes.
yes.
You would, but I wouldn't. I think, right?
I see how it is.
Well,
yes, because I'm taking.
I'm just... Oh, you're low, too. Okay, never mind. I wasn't trying to throw you under the bus. I was trying to be effective. Anyway, I'm just going to punch him. There's not much I can do here. So that's 6, 7, 8. I'm +5. So he'll take 4 damage. 2 from the vicious blow, 1 from the machete, and 1 from the base attack.
Okay.
He flips at 6 damage, or we advance at 6 damage.
Okay.
That's my 3.
I wish I had that shortcut back right about now, because that would let us get out of here.
That's true. Although we would have been over there without it. So
That's fair. Well, we would have had to move in this turn, and you'd just be the one there. But that's a different story.
I
Well,
don't think I
or
would
I would be
have.
just one.
Yeah, I wouldn't have engaged and fought without actions. But
Fair.
in any case,
Alrighty. So he's a what? A 3 or a 2? He's a 3.
he's a 3/3. 3 fists, 3 or sorry, 3 strength, 3 agility.
Sure. I'm going to take that opportunity attack.
Okay, I'm assuming we're gonna go left.
Yes.
Okay, and then I will safeguard out.
All right. I can't use my Pathfinder on this because I am technically engaged with an enemy.
Now you're not.
No, I'm not. You are correct, and we will be taking a field trip up.
This turns off fast. This turns off playing allies.
Um, sure. I'm happy to go down this time.
I'm fine either way. I don't have anything that conflicts.
Sure. I'm gonna go down this way.
Okay.
All
By,
right.
by the
So
way,
I've
the
got.
thing that turned off clues is gone. You can get clues again.
Oh, I'm.
Just being clear.
Yep. Cool. So I have one action. I have a
You've used
buttload
one
of
action.
thing.
You should have 2 more,
Yeah. Yes.
right? Because
So
you moved out, then Pathfindered.
correct.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to. Let's see. I'm at 7. This is 4. So I will go ahead and commit perception to this.
Okay, so you're 10 to 4, so you're +6.
Is that a pull again?
Yep. That's
Okay.
pass, and you'll super pass. So you'll draw 3 cards: 2 from perception, 1 from you, and then you'll get a clue.
Yep. Cool. So I still don't have a damn. That's amazing.
Okay. I can give you some book if you need,
I don't need book. It's more of
or
nothing
what
to
is it?
increase my hand.
Knowledge. I think it's
No, I have nothing to
knowledge.
increase my hand size is the issue here.
Yeah. Well, you couldn't even if you drew a research librarian, right?
Um,
Well, you can't because of this location.
that's fair. So I need to bring my hand size down a little bit. So
Sure.
how about you draw 3 cards?
Okay. I'm gonna do this individually because. Yep.
Um, and then I will investigate at +3.
Just +3.
Just +3.
Did you not commit this, or what is this?
I'm playing it to
Oh,
get
you're
2 money.
playing it. Okay. I'll give you 2 more. I don't think I'm gonna need this card.
All
Okay.
right, and
So
I'll
you
get the clue.
pass, and then you also. Oh, you got the money to start with the investigation, right?
Yep, and then I will flip this card over.
Sure. So that's a fast action, which is why you're able to do it. And then I think this is bad, right? Oh no, it's very good. Okay. Well, it's kind of. Oh no, it'll work. All right. So we each heal 3 horror. I like that. That's all the horror that I have on me.
I'm in a much better place now.
Yeah. Deal 4 damage to an enemy in play that's not bad guy. So there's only one of those. So we'll do that. Remove this card from the game and replace it with the other one. Move all investigators and okay, so just swap them out and then put new clues on. So it should just auto do that when you drop it. Perfection.
Yep.
And it still can outplay assets, and we're back to the beginning. All right.
Yep.
So now we are in the monster phase. Bad guy is a hunter, and he would like to go this way because he's dumb. And then we'll go to the investigator phase. Nice. Okay, doom on the agenda, and encounter cards. Of course. Well, this is better now because we have acquired some brain or willpower. Or no, we soaked up our heart. That's what I'm trying to say. If you have no remaining sanity, so it doesn't get that. I do not have additional. Okay, so I'm just gonna test.
Would you want plus from me?
If you want, it depends how much
I
it
can give
is. Sure.
2.
Okay. I have sanity remaining, so that is a pass. So good
Good.
choice. I cannot help,
Um,
of course.
I can I
Immediately
cannot.
get penalized. Yep.
I'm +2, so all right. So I go down. I lose. I fail by 2.
Okay.
So okay.
All right. Well,
Uh,
it looks like a friend has entered the chat,
uh,
so I think I'm busy. Is that
sure.
correct? All right.
Yes.
I will spend one action to engage, one action to punch. I will succeed. I have one action remaining. I'm assuming
Yeah.
that you intend to take us somewhere. Do I need do I
I
need to use my action to move, or are you going to move with so that we don't get hit by this guy?
we're gonna move.
Okay. Um, I have a pro. I have many problems, but I think getting one of these friends down is going to help a little bit. So let's do that.
Sure. All right. Um. So I'm gonna go ahead and double click your weakness because we don't need you to go flipping over, and then I will investigate this location.
Okay.
I am
So this is
successful.
yep.
Oh, and yeah, I didn't do that, but that's fine. And then I will Pathfinder us on up.
Yep. I'll safeguard with you.
Okay. And that is my turn.
Okay. So from here we go to the monster phase. All three of these paths are viable. I'm assuming that we want to send him up, but I'm
Correct.
open to okay. So we're gonna send him up, and then we're gonna go to the upkeep phase, in which we can do this. Interesting.
Mother.
Yep. Okay. And then we go to the encounter or the mythos phase. Doom on the encounter and draw an encounter. Doom on the agenda. Ugh. Reveal the location with the most clues. That one. Give him a clue.
Okay.
Okay. Well, I have things to do.
Okay.
All right. Did you want to go first or second?
I will go second.
Okay. Are you planning to use shortcut or may I?
You can use it.
Okay. I'm going to use shortcut to move into here. The fanatic will engage me. I'm testing 7 to 3, so +4. The rogue is pull
Pull.
again. I pass, so he'll die. When he dies, as per his ability, I get control of his clues. And then I'll spend my 1 money to play evidence. Oh no, I don't want to play evidence. He only has 2 life. Never mind. So that's action 1 is fighting. I really need to take care of this problem and set up for other problems, so we're going to do this and get some money. Okay.
All right. My turn. I'm going to get rid of this because that's just bad.
Uh, yeah.
Yeah, because these, even though they're fast, they're still technically movement. So yeah.
Yup.
I'm gonna move on down because this is where I want to be with my one action.
We're going to use your Pathfinder for that, right?
Yes, that's why it's tapped.
Yeah, yeah. Well, sure.
Exhausted.
I wasn't looking at your
Okay, fair enough.
playmat, so I'm just
Sure. And then
clarifying for the people who didn't know.
I'm gonna Eureka
All right, so
to
you're
be
+4.
plus,
Nope.
and we're failing because the bag fucking hates us.
Yes, it does hate us. All
Because it ain't
right.
us.
Why? Can we not? So then we're going to the monster phase. The monster's going to move over here. Upkeep. And then Doom on the agenda. So we must decide to either test willpower or knowledge and attempt to pass. I think we should start with knowledge for you because you have the best score. You're +3 to
You,
the base test.
you don't want to do this one?
I'm not a wise man, nor am I intelligent. All right,
All right.
so you're committing just this, right?
Yes,
Okay. So you
that's a
succeed.
success.
Yep. So since we succeed, we can advance to the agenda. Which, he gets +1 fight. He can still not be defeated, and we only advance at 10 damage.
Okay.
All right. Encounter cards.
Yes.
Surge. If you have no remaining sanity, I do, so we don't have to worry about that. Surge. I do not have horror. Come on. Actually, that's not so bad, all things considered.
Well, I guess I'm gonna go +3 on this.
Okay. Success.
Yes.
All right. I would like to be able to commit cards to skill tests.
Sure.
And I think staying here is not good for my health, so I'm gonna step away.
Okay.
I'm assuming that we can leave this, or using this is not going to be good for me, so I'm just gonna stay here.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm just trying to think of where. So these locations disappear, and so that shortcut would go along with it, correct? Because it did not
Not
say to
not
keep.
correct even a little bit. If you read here, it says keep all attachments and other things.
That's
The new one.
that's what I needed to confirm. Okay.
Yep.
Um. So the question is, do we want them back to each other, or do we want them every other location?
I don't understand what
Oh.
you're asking.
So do we
Oh, I
want
see
them in
what you're saying.
consecutive, or do we want them
I think
opposite?
it's. I think consecutive's fine, especially
Okay.
considering I have the two pathfinders, right?
Sure. So I will go ahead and drop this one here.
Sure.
I will then
So
use.
that's a fast, so you don't have to. Okay. Interesting. You don't want to.
Actually, I've got the clue. Yeah, I'm gonna grab the clue here first. Let's do that.
Okay. So that's action one, right?
Yes.
So you'll succeed.
I will not draw with because I don't have anything to draw with. But I will use this location.
Okay. You're trying to do that.
Yes.
Deal 4 damage to bad guy. Flip it over, and it cannot be flipped over again.
Okay.
So, huzzah! Two
All
more
right.
wakey wakies him.
Wakey wakies. Oh, for the middle or.
It advances the agenda. If he has
Oh
2 more
well, that
damage on him.
that might not be the greatest thing either. Then okay.
Yes, I do not think that advancing him would be the best idea.
Sure. So I'm
If you
gonna
remember that we also potentially need to
need to
flip
get
this
the
over, but we can't flip this until there's 10 damage on him.
right.
So
So. All right. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and.
oh, I think we were supposed to put clues on this. You keep going. I'm just gonna check this. Not this one. I think one of these was supposed to put. We're supposed to put clues on that guy, right?
Which guy?
The starting location that we got all the clues from. Nope. Nothing here says to do that. Nothing here says to do that. Okay, never mind.
Okay. So
So
I'm gonna
that location
use.
can be flipped over now.
Yes, it can.
Yep.
I'm going to just use my Pathfinder because I'm not coming out of here this turn. So, all right, I will do this. Witten will actually flip over. Oh no, she doesn't. Thank you. I'm sorry. I forgot that. Yes. Okay. So I will go. I will deduce this location.
All right. So you are 8 to 3, which is +5.
So I will get 3.
Yes.
And then with my final action, I will draw 2 cards.
Okay. One from your draw action and one with your reaction, right?
Yep.
All right. So now it's the bad guy's turn. Based on previous movements, I think we're just gonna throw him up here again.
Sure.
All right. Then we go to the upkeep step. Oh wait, did I
Yep.
get a turn? I didn't go yet, right?
Didn't.
Or did I know I clicked off my weakness and then moved. That's right.
Yes. Yeah. You
I just
clicked off your
I
one.
forgot to flip my things. I clicked off my encounter card. I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So he moves up there. Then we go to upkeep. That's a good card. That is a very good card right now. Do on the agenda 1 of 7 and encounter card. We're fine. I'm glad I'm getting these and not you.
I agree.
This
That on
is
the other
not
hand.
ideal, but we're gonna live our life. We're even. At least I can commit cards to tests now. Yeah, I'm gonna go +2 and see what happens. I have sanity, so that's a success. Let's go.
Okay.
Yeah, well, it's a good thing that I have all these shortcuts. All right.
It is. It is.
All right, I'd like to go.
Please do.
All right, yoinkity yoink yoink. Huzzah. Too bad there's only one clue here. So I haven't used any actions. I think I want to save this. So let's try. Yeah, let's just try engaging
Okay.
and then punching. I am 7 to 4. 7 to 4 is not that great. All right. Oh, we'll go +3. See what happens. Huzzah! Big success. And once we commit to the first punch, we must then punch a second time. Success. Once again, he does have victory, unlikely to matter, but in case we shuffle in the discard pile at some point, he gets removed. And we have done our job as the beater of souls, and I'm not going to waste this because there's only one clue here, so I'm good.
Okay. So I will investigate at
Okay,
+3. Oh no, I'm +4 now because I have 5 cards again.
okay. Repull, success.
Yes. Now the question is whether we flip this over or not.
Yep, that
And
is a question.
I think with the shortcuts here we have options. To getting back here relatively easy.
I mean, whatever you want to do. I'm okay either way.
Okay.
If you want to flip it, that's cool. If you want to wait for a more opportune time, that's also cool with me.
I just want to get the center available, which is currently not because we have to get the clues off of that. That's my bigger concern.
Sure.
Um, so I have
Yeah, that's fine.
one that lets that happen, and then we can do that. Need to get all of that and that. That's not good either. Um,
I mean, I think your supposition that we can get back here relatively easy is correct.
so I'm gonna go ahead and play this.
Okay.
All right. Um,
I'm
that
assuming then with your final action you're moving up.
I have my Pathfinder.
Oh, sure. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna follow. Yep.
Yes. And then
Pathfinder's so good.
it is. Though some cards coming in the future are better.
I don't know about. Well, that's a long ways in the future. And it's situationally better. Of
Sure.
course, being able to manipulate that situation to occur all the time is relatively easy. But all right, so you spent another
Yes.
money and played the strange solution. Yes.
Yes.
All right, great. So from here we go to the monster phase. I think he loves going to this location for some reason. He doesn't ever want to go to this one.
Sure.
Then we'll go to the upkeep.
Yep.
That's a convenient draw. All right. Doom on the agenda and an encounter card. Well, that's very easy. So that will happen. This will happen, and that will happen.
Okay.
He
There
is
is
not a
not a.
cultist, so it gains search. Uh, well, oh, we forgot this.
Yes. Okay. Um, that'll be what it'll be.
Sure.
Um, so
Oh, this can't be flipped again.
yes, I was gonna.
Yeah, you're gonna double double, right? And I'm gonna double double.
It's gonna cost me 1 to move there. Then I go there.
It costs you nothing, right? You move
It
here.
costs me 1 from Frozen in Fear.
Am I missing the part where you're doing an action? I haven't seen an action anywhere. This
I
isn't a move
believe in.
action. Oh, you know what? You're right because of these are the Pathfinder isn't. Never mind. These are.
Yes.
Yep. Never mind. Well, then you do what you need to do for life.
Sure.
I'm assuming then you're
If
just
I
gonna Pathfinder here and get these because you don't want to.
move,
Or is this only? It'll only cost you one, right? first
It's
time.
gonna cost me. It's gonna cost me an action. Then after that, it's free. Yeah, that's the
Yeah, so
debate I'm having.
you'll lose one action to get in there, and then you
Yes.
investigate twice and then Pathfinder out. Is that right?
Yes.
Excuse me.
That is the math I was doing.
Yep, I think that's correct. Yep, I'll follow you. One, two. The joys of safeguards.
And then, all right. So I'm in here.
Yep, you're a +5 base.
Okay. I have not used my Harvey this turn. I don't think.
Nope, you just
I
forgot
have
to
not.
ready it.
Yep. So +5 we said.
Yep,
So let's go. I'm pretty sure I've used both my deductions at this
you have.
point. But what I
You used one
haven't.
early and one late.
Right. So let's go ahead and perceive. Actually, if I give you that, that actually helps you to get to a reasonable number. So,
Yeah, I could potentially investigate this location.
but then I have to Pathfinder on my turn, so that's not happening. So,
Okay, then go ahead.
good to. Yep. All right. So we'll go +5, and that's the bag. So we'll do that.
Okay.
That is a success.
Yep.
And then we'll do that one more time.
Okay.
That is a success.
Yep.
And then, as discussed, I'm going to get out of here because I don't have horror to get.
All right. I don't know why I followed you in here, because I'm probably gonna have to leave too. Actually, I should not have done this, but I made choices. I am going to spend 5 money to no longer be possessed, because that sounds like a good decision.
Yeah,
Um,
that's action one.
yes, that is action one. Um, yeah, I shouldn't have followed you in here. I was just auto clicking. All right. Investigating
I
with
have to
this seems
test
bad. All of
Raz.
that seems bad. So I'm just gonna move out as action two and take a money as action three, and that's penalty for paying little attention. I could have stayed in here without using the second safeguard and had an extra money, but I made bad choices. All right.
I'm going to commit. I'm going to take this test because I did not. The
Oh yeah,
committing the.
sure. I couldn't
I
help it if I
needed it.
wanted to. Good, you pass.
Yep.
All right. So then we go to the monster phase. I think now we put him down here because we're not going this way, and there's a non-zero chance
Sure.
we could use that stuff.
Sure.
All right. So then we go to upkeep. Okay. Doom on the agenda. 3 of 7 and encounter card. Okay. Let's see. I don't really want to commit anything, so I guess we're testing at -1. Okay.
That is correct.
Yep. No, I don't want to commit anything. All the cards I have are too good. So I got both of them. Oh, did I get both of them already?
You've gotten a large number of your weaknesses already. Yes.
No, there's only 2 that are madnesses, but I guess they're both gone. So that's even better. All right, I just take the 2 horror.
Yeah.
And then that was mine. So yours? Yep, there they are.
Oh, okay. That's a cardigan.
It's a cardigan.
Yes, it's a cardigan.
All right. I think you should go first.
Sure. I'm gonna.
Can you just Pathfinder in?
I was gonna use that to go elsewhere, but sure, this
Oh,
is
I thought
fine.
you were going to here.
Sure, I'm gonna go in clues, and then I'm gonna want to possibly. Well, oh no, with this card in my hand, never mind. That doesn't matter. So yes, I will just Pathfinder.
Yeah.
We're good.
Well, I just if you
Cards
get all
change.
these clues potentially, we could
Well, we still have to flip another location, which would be for you
depending
going
on
up
what
top.
this location does.
I can't. This can't be flipped until
Oh, yes, I
there's a.
see. Well, I could do that too, but okay.
So I will go ahead and Pathfinder on in.
I'm gonna follow again. This time it's correct because of reasons, as we discussed.
Sure. I will go ahead and I'm +5, which is the bag. So
Yep.
grab, grab,
Also, yep. If you had a plan, it'd
and
be +12. Oh, there you go. My hand's full, so by all means, take it for yourself.
Oh, for what?
You hit the star,
Oh, yes.
right?
You are correct. Thank you. So I will draw two cards.
Yep, one for the star and one with your react.
And cool. That's my turn.
Um, all right, we can't flip. That's right. We covered that.
Yes. It
All
was
right.
more prepping to do things with him in the near future about it.
Sure. So I'm gonna get 2 money. Oh, I committed that card to the test before. Haha, funny. I'm such a silly goose. All right. I think I'm gonna play Emergency Aid now, which heals me for 2.
Okay.
And that's all 3 of my actions.
All right.
Moving doesn't help. Yeah, I'm gonna stay here. Okay.
Upkeep.
So well,
Oh,
no,
no,
he
move.
has to hunt first. Do you want him to hunt that way or this way? I think probably this way again, right? Because we could do a
Yeah.
bunch of stuff. Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
All right. So then from there, I could have shortcutted in. Again, I'm not paying attention. Oh no, I did because I took 2 money. Never mind. He moves in, so we do upkeep, and then Doom on the agenda, 4 of 7, and then counter cards.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead.
That's a 6 horror.
That's not a small number.
All right, and it said assets or
Play area or from hand, all cards with a printed resource cost. So it doesn't matter if it's an asset or an event. Obviously, skills would have 0, so they wouldn't really be effective. But any event or skill, or sorry, event or asset would work. And you'll have to get to
sure,
6.
sure. Um, we are now in the range where that is usable, so we won't do that. Um, my deck's about to flip over,
Yeah, that's fine.
so
All right, and
all
it's our
right.
turn.
Yep,
I'm assuming that you want to go first, but that might not be accurate.
sure. I will go first.
All right.
I'm gonna get rid of this.
You'd like to play events? Sure.
I'm then gonna Pathfinder on out.
Okay.
If you want to come, you're able to.
It depends. Are you planning to shortcut your way around the world and then step down into the shores and flip it? Because then I don't want to come.
Why wouldn't you?
Because then I want to go in there and punch that guy in the face. Because
That's
we,
fair.
because we could potentially win the game this turn. Alternatively, we can not do that. But I'm just saying that's if your intention is to go flip that, then I don't want to come. If you're not going to do that, then I'll come.
So how about I do this
If you want to play it
first?
safe, that's fine too, or safer. Then I'll come.
Oh, that cost me extra money because that's in my hand. You son of a biscuit. Okay. Um. So that is the thing I did not factor in. So let's get this out of my hand.
If that was in play, you could have discarded it.
Yes, but
Yep,
I cannot.
you
But
can't. You
I wouldn't want
couldn't.
to discard it either.
Fair enough. Either way. So, what is your plan? Hold on.
I'm going to go here, as you discussed, because I'm out of actions.
Okay, so then you're gonna flip it.
Yeah, let's flip it.
Okay. Deal 2 damage, exhaust him, and disengage him, and flip it over, and it cannot be. And I believe 2 is enough. Yes, it
2 is
is.
enough.
And he'll be exhausted.
Yep.
And what was the rest of it? Just disengage and exhausted, and then we can't have this again. Okay.
Yes.
All right. Well, conveniently, multiple things are now happening. So we have 10 damage on bad guy, so we have to advance. Spawn the bad guy at the Palace of the King. Okay. Well, it's a good thing that I'm here. He is not mass, or he is massive. Sorry, he'll stay here. Good thing the other guy's exhausted. Shuffle the discard pile in. Hey, look at all those victory cards that are gone. Okay. And now the bad guy gets +2 fight, and he cannot be defeated unless we know the secret. This is a fast action, so I'm going to yoink it right now. Whatcha? We know the secret. Cool. All right. So I have a friend, and I would like to introduce him to my fists. So we will begin with Actually, does he a hunter? He's not. Um, and he has 18. All right, yeah, I'm gonna play shortcut, and I'm just gonna leave. There's no reason for me to fight that guy. This guy's massive, so he is engaged with me, even though he's exhausted. Get wrecked, nerd. So I will attack him. So we are 7-5 because of the thing. 7-5. How much money? All right. With my first action, I will play Beat Cop.
Okay.
So now I'm 8-5. Second action, Puncho. Hey, we needed it.
Mm-hmm.
Third action, Puncho. Or is it get money? No. Action economy does not think that that is correct. So El Puncho. I am fine, so that's two more, so that should be 14.
Correct.
And then 15, 16 from El Beat Capos.
Whoops. You wanted to join my hand.
Yeah, I did that a bunch of times. Since a Beat Cop took damage, I'll draw a card. Hey! Cards that would have been effective before I drew them. So this should be 16, I believe, right?
Correct.
I don't know how it went down to 6. 16. Nice. And he's still exhausted.
Okay.
And he only has 18 health, so that's cool.
So he dies during your upkeep?
He can, yeah. So, monster phase, he's not a hunter, so then we go to upkeep. And then I've got beat cups. Huzzah. Oh, I drew my beat cup as well, and apparently the charisma that was underneath it. Because I pressed the 2 button. But they can be used anytime we have a fast window, and as we see over here, there is a player window in the upkeep phase. Oh, actually, it wouldn't happen in the upkeep phase. It'll happen after we draw in the encounter cards. If you look, the player window is before we ready the
Oh, okay.
cards.
Okay.
So I've already paid the costs, but we're just gonna do the things by the book. I'll draw my encounter card. Um, there are no cultists in play, so it has surge. I get this person, but they go to the bleak plains. Go ahead. They go to the place with the most clues, which is wherever you want, and then I can use this. I think once I draw my card, I can use it. Yeah.
Yes.
Once I draw the first card. So then I'll do that. He'll take the remaining 2 damage. Oh, he would have readied and engaged me.
He's massive.
Oh, he's massive, so he engages the whole world. Um, and so he is defeated. So we advance, and it was the Lord of Carcosa, so that's resolution 3. Resolution 3. The investigators prevented Haster from escaping his prison. Do you have a possession treachery in your hand?
Do you? Because
Yes, I do. I'm dead. Everyone suffers 2 physical trauma, and we get 5 bonus experience. But we win the campaign, huzzah! And then over here in the epilogue, anyone who has a possessed thing is killed, which is fine. Oh, never mind. I'm allowed to read this. Is what happens. It's not even killed. Right. Check the campaign log if we win. Da, 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 da. Oh no, I'm also killed. Right? Is that what it is? No, we just record them. Yeah, never mind. I'm not killed.
yeah.
I just get to read this extra part of all the things.
Yes.
But yeah, so that was Carcosa. It was a little bit. The final mission was a little bit easier. These shortcuts really helped, and our ability to maneuver around the board. These double safeguard, but ended up being a lot better than I thought it was when I had it in the beginning. Never had to even play the get over here. Although I guess I could have just played it from there, but as a fast. But yeah, overall it's pretty fun. Things went well. Hope everyone enjoyed it. Next up is going to be everyone's favorite, the Forgotten Age. So we're going to be busting out some Ursula and I believe Agnes. So everyone have a good time. We'll see you tomorrow night for that, and I appreciate everyone being here. Bye. Good night.